Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
Ready for this party?
I know.
Yeah, we just made the most overstimulating setup.
A little bit. I mean, we got a little.
We got a little. I don't know if you guys can see it,
if you guys can hear it too,
yeah,
it's fine.
Like, we're actually exhausted from this setup, but it's fine.
I know. We sat down and we were like, what a long days of work.
I know. Today drained me. Yeah, we wanted to celebrate the new year in style and throw a little party of sorts.
Technically, this is my New Year's party because you guys know I'm not leaving the house. I maybe, but in my perfect world, I think I'd just be in bed and sleep through the New Year's.
I kind of I was thinking about it today. I kind of have no intention on doing anything on New Year's Eve, and I'd like to keep it that way. So this may be the party.
Also,
we got our little.
Oh my god! I almost spilled it. Imagine.
Oh god. Right on the mics. We're gonna do a little toast.
A toast.
A toast. Should we do it now?
I don't know how to toast work.
You know what? Okay, let's do a toast to the podcast.
A toast to the podcast.
May we have a successful new year. Have new subscribers, new bullshit, and just continue to just be goofy
and persevere. Yep.
Team period.
Yes. Now you're doing a shot.
Yeah, I was about to hit it on the table. Oh my god, I have no class.
Just for you guys.
Wow, happy new year, you guys. I can't believe it. I feel like this year went
so excited.
Went by like moderate.
Yeah.
Although this week between Christmas and New Year's felt like an eternity.
I know.
I was like,
yeah. I was like, I can't wait for it to be over. But also, I feel like New Year's also gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Really? What about it?
It's a new year.
Oh, just like the uncertainty of like what's to come.
Yeah, and it's just like we're getting older. It's like birthdays. I feel like now that I'm getting older, like birthdays give me more anxiety. Mm-hmm. Like before as a kid, it was like fun, but now it's like I'm gonna be like a big age soon.
Yeah,
you know?
it feels like I guess like more expectation and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess we can get into some. We have a lot planned for our New Year's celebration, our New Year's party, if you will.
It's gonna be a cute little countdown moment, just like what has happened throughout the year,
reflecting on the new year.
Yes.
But more to come.
Yes.
So we have some updates. I'm still not done with that little company that I was talking about. I have some new developed tea.
Oh.
So I think the last time I left off, I told you guys how I had an interview and it was just like, oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were like listening for something.
No.
Yeah, I had like an interview and I thought it went well, but she was giving me like hella-tude for no reason. So I think where I left off on that was like they were supposed to like talk to me. They were supposed to like give me an update like the following week, and it was like crickets. So they just got back to me 2 days ago and they were like, hey, we're actually like not gonna move forward. And I'm like, no fucking shit, water's wet. Like,
why did they do that?
Like, you guys were ghosting me. I wanted to be like, thanks for your speedy response.
What was the whole point? Like,
just to waste people's time. So I was like, fuck y'all.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be
shut them out.
No.
Like,
because if they do, it's like,
imagine.
No.
I mean, if they did come back and we're like, actually,
I honestly probably not. Although they were paying real high.
So I mean, I fear if the payment was high, I'd be like, you know what? I'll give you another chance.
I wish I could quit you. No. Oh my god, they pissed me off so bad.
No, that's disrespectful because that puts a bad taste in your mouth. Because it's like,
it really
if they do that to you, imagine you're employed there and they're like, fuck you over while you're actually employed.
So I was just like, you know what? Fuck them.
Yum,
fuck
yum,
them.
yum, yum.
Also, to make myself feel better about the situation, about them ghosting me, I went on a solo date.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like a shopping spree or something.
No.
Oh, yeah, because
the last thing I need to be doing. But I did go on a solo date. I went to go watch Wicked again by myself. I went to the movie theater by myself.
Okay.
And just watched.
How was that? Because I've always wanted to do that.
I loved it. And I think I'm going to start doing that normally.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's... I don't know. I like going to the movies with other people, but I low-key feel like that's one of those things you should do by yourself.
It's just like you don't need to it's not like a thing that like inherently needs to be social, but we've made it this like social
so you don't
thing.
talk through it.
You don't really talk like
Yeah.
I think that without having somebody like kind of whisper in my ear, like, not that I mind it, like, you know, it's fine. But I think like being there by myself, like I was able to kind of like really absorb it. I was
Yeah.
fucking crying.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
and it was just really nice. And I think I'm gonna like make that like a thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna continue to do that. I want to see Nosferatu.
Oh.
So I think like that might be one like I go with Lily Rose Depp.
Oh, I've been seeing so much about that. Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go watch that one next. But I loved it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things. I should do that too.
We need to like
a good
normalize.
idea.
We need to normalize solo dates.
Yeah.
And just like taking yourself out and just kind of like exploring.
I mean, that's kind of
being
my
in your
whole
thoughts.
life.
Yeah. But just like getting out, like it was nice to just kind of like go out and do
Mhm.
something like that. Not that I'm like uncomfortable with it, but like I don't know. It was
Yeah.
nice to just kind of do something that I wouldn't normally do
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of be alone with my thoughts and stuff. But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I fear the day that I have like a boyfriend or something because I just know that codependency is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but it gets to a point where you're like, it gets to a point where you're with them all the time that you do want, like, you're like,
True.
you got something to do?
Actually, you know what? I
I
don't know
do
why
be-
I'm saying that because I literally don't want to be around anybody. So,
Yeah.
but I also feel like I could teeter. Like I could be that person who's like, I need you to come with me to literally like to the corner store for a second, or I'd be like, leave me the hell alone. Like I don't want to talk to you. I'm not gonna text you. Like leave me alone.
Usually, like with like errands and stuff, I'll be like, oh, like I literally ask Rod, like, do you have
Oh.
anything to do today?
Right.
Like that is like how he
Yeah.
knows. He's like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. We could like go to a couple stores, but
don't
sometimes
know.
I just want to go by myself.
Yeah.
So it's a nice like little mix. But yeah, I love just bothering
I
Rod to
love
do
it.
stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
I love
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, all for solo dates. In 2025, let's start doing more solo dates.
Honestly,
people.
that's also one of my goals, but I guess we'll talk about that later.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your week? We can also talk about like
My
the
week.
holidays and stuff.
Well, I
or-
mean, my week has been the holidays, just like Christmas and stuff, because it's been like, I feel like I'm not talking to the mic. My bad. I don't know. I feel like my past couple of days has just. Oh, first of all, I took a week off of YouTube. Round of applause. Okay.
she did it.
I low-key feel like that's the first time I've ever taken a break because I wanted to. I mean, I've definitely taken breaks because like I've had to, or like emergencies and things like that.
Yeah.
Like I honestly could think of like 2 other times where I was like, I have to take a couple of days off. And even that I took like 3 days off. And even people were like, girl, you could take time off, you know, like
Right.
it's fine, we're good. But something about it gives me so much anxiety. Like I'm like, everybody's gonna leave me, but it's fine. But yeah, I took a whole week off. I've been doing nothing, and I'm like, ooh, I'm scared to go back. And like, I feel like I forgot everything. But I've just been organizing for the New Year's. I feel like,
Yeah. Sometimes you really do need to like take like a second to like reset so you can come back better
yeah,
just because you've had that like mental like rest.
yeah, and it's gonna be nice once I come back. I don't know if I'm recording today or what I'm doing, but once I'm able to like sit down and do everything around me feels better. I fixed my background. So if you guys follow me on YouTube, you're gonna see that my background is gonna be a little bit different, which I'm excited about. Something
It
about
looks so
changing,
good.
something about changing my background gives me so much serotonin. I need to do it more often because it's just like
It's like feng shui. Like you
Yeah.
just kind of
it makes you feel better. Like when you record,
Energizing.
you feel so like aesthetic, you know? Oh my god. So yeah, it's just been me organizing everything, and also I should probably I'm gonna insert a picture of what our Christmas looked like all the presents that we
dude,
had.
it was like actually insane.
Se pasan de. We did too much, okay?
Demasiado.
Demasiado. We did too much. So that's been me organizing all that for the past couple of
Yeah.
days. So
We were also talking about I don't know if like anybody else does this, but I saw like a TikTok about it too, and I was like, oh my god, like I do this too. It's just like when you open up like your gifts on, you know, like Christmas or whatever, and like you kind of like, or at least I do this, like you make like a pile
yeah.
of like just like the stuff you got, and then like you start organizing, and like it kind of takes me a minute to take that stuff out of the pile, because like then like once you remove it from the pile, they stop becoming gifts and they like just become like your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I know. I was like, where's
It's
all
like
my
intake.
things? And I'm like, I put them all away, and now they just feel like a part of my.
Yeah, they're
They're
part of the
me now.
ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, did I even get anything?
Oh,
Or is it just
girl,
'cause
you
I-
did. You
I know,
definitely
but it's
did.
just because I put everything in its place. So now I'm like, meh. But also, she was my Secret Santa. If you guys don't
Oh,
know, we did
yeah.
Secret Santa. And you had me, girl. I knew it was you. Can I just say,
why?
first of all, me and her went to Ulta, right?
Okay.
And I mean, it was so obvious because you were like, I need to go pick something up. Don't look over here. And I'm like,
well,
okay,
I just
girl.
figured that like I could kind of get away with that because it could mean that like I was picking like my mom, like maybe my mom asked me to pick it up, or Rod even, because Rod
I don't
wouldn't
think
want to
like
go
that.
into
I
Ulta.
insta think like you're my person. So I was like, oh, okay, so she got me.
And you were like,
well, yes. Anytime you're always like the main one that I would want, but it's either like you or your mom. You know,
Rod's pretty easy to get for though.
or Rod
I will
too.
say.
Rod would be good. Also, I feel like I don't know. It depends. It really does. But I feel like you get me the most out of everybody. So I feel like even if you didn't get me the stuff that I wanted from the list, you would have like gotten me good stuff. You know?
didn't like. I think I didn't just get you stuff on the like list too. I think I got you like a couple of like. I think I got you like a book too.
Yeah,
like,
you got me a book. I got this like Polaroid printer thing, which I'm so excited for.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to get into my scrapbooking.
I want to see how that
bag.
looks. Yeah.
I know. I need to buy the paper for it, but I really want to get into that in the new year. So yeah. That's been me this week.
Not so much like a scrapbooking bag for me, but like I definitely like I had like my baby. I was looking at my baby pictures and like this is how old I am that like my fucking albums are falling apart.
Oh yeah.
So I do want to just kind of transfer them into a new album and also just like any sort of like digital photos and stuff, like kind of put them all together because I feel like it's good, like especially like when I like start having kids and stuff and they want to see that stuff. It's nice to have like a physical thing and you can see the life your parents lived.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've been taking I have a Polaroid, so I like take pictures, but literally they're all of my cat. Like in different angles. And I'm like, okay, well this is not what I was going for. But now that I have the printer, I can take them from my phone and like
I have a bunch of old film that I have to like actually get like taken in to get developed. I've just been like holding it off, but I am curious to see because it's been so long I forgot what I've taken photos of.
That's fine.
I think I brought it to like Puerto Rico. I've brought it on trips, but I just like have no idea what's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our
it for
Christmas.
this week,
Right?
yeah.
God. But yeah, that shit felt like an eternity. I
It's
was
so
like,
hot in here. Are you hot or is it just me? Or is it this?
no, I'm a little hot.
Okay.
Damn, one sip.
I'm also kind of starving, so I'm
The
kinda
skinny
like,
popcorn wasn't doing it.
it's
for
really
you?
not. Also, low-key on a diet. Low-key want to die. Oh, no, I've just been trying to eat healthier, and that's one of my goals too. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, I have to eat healthier just cause.
Yeah.
But I need more fiber. But
Oh,
anyways, I guess we can get into some of our topics. Me being
Okay.
like, I need fiber, girl. So I was thinking that maybe we could get into the. Oh, do you want to talk about any hot topics before we get started? Anything that's like super pressing?
I mean, there's so much that happened, but it's like I feel like
We don't have to.
we don't have to because there's too much, and it just would take up too much time. Maybe at the end, if we have some time, we can get into like some things.
Okay.
But I think we should get through this.
All right,
first.
perfect. So I was thinking that maybe we could start with what we think are the best and worst memes of 2024 were. Do you want to go first?
Okay. So I will say I'm not a meme queen as you are. I feel like you definitely know the memes and everything. So mine might be a little bit corny. I feel like I have more to say when it comes to the worst memes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if
I feel like the worst was like so hard to narrow down.
really was easy for me.
Really?
It, like,
Okay, then I'm
insta popped
excited.
into my head.
I'm excited to see what yours were.
Okay.
And I wonder if I'll agree with them because I was thinking like of
think
a
you will.
lot, but like, all right. Let's go ahead and get into it.
So do you want to my best?
Yeah, let's hear
first?
your best first.
Okay, so this is okay. I have a disclaimer for this one because this one actually came out like a couple years ago, but it went viral I think this year, and I googled it to make sure. So don't come for me if this is wrong. Don't come for me, okay? But the show him to me, Rachel. Okay. So
Wait, I have a note on that, but go ahead. But I do have a note on that, like that woman.
So the reason why I picked this one, I just feel like it's one of those that I like really quoted throughout the year, and it really like it fit in any kind of area of
Any
anything,
context.
in any context. I feel like I could say, "Show them to me, Rachel.
Send them to me, please.
Send them to me, please." And yeah,
Anytime you have to
I love
send
that.
like a photo or like
Literally
a link.
anytime, like, "Show them to me, Rachel." I would say everywhere. So that's probably my best one.
Mhm.
It was really hard, to be honest, to pick. And also, like I said, I'm not a meme queen,
Mhm.
so I don't know a lot of memes. I'm more of like a just like funny moments kind of gal. But I think "Show 'Em to Me, Rachel" was
Okay.
definitely a top one.
That's
for
a
me.
good one.
Thank you.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
you
I
have
keep going, or do you want to go back
you
and
can
forth?
keep going. Oh, I can go.
You do one, and then we go back and forth.
Okay. So this one, I think we all know
Okay.
that one of my favorites of the year was the "Mama, a Girl Behind You" and all variants. So that includes
that is a good one.
that includes "What I Do." Like, but there has to be "Mama, a Girl Behind You" with a capital YOU and then the heart at the end, like the
Wait.
Donatella Versace heart.
That is such a good one.
Yeah, that one. Oh my god, any variant of that too. Like
Yeah.
for some reason, I just found those so funny. I think
I
it
feel
goes
like-
to show my brain rot as well.
It's so funny when people use it like without "mama," but they
Yeah.
just have like anything like, or like "mama," something's
Like
behind
any
you.
like Ariana Grande and like Cynthia like talking about Wicked, and they're like, "Mama, a Grammy behind or,
Yeah,
not, or an Oscar behind
yeah,
you."
exactly. I
Yeah.
love that. I think that's so funny.
Mhm.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't think about that one. Okay, so we're moving on.
Yeah,
okay,
we
okay,
can move on.
All right, so
I feel like I'll have more to say about the ones that I didn't like.
okay.
Because like there were some memes that
Mhm.
I did find funny at the time, but I
Yeah.
feel like they just like kind of like maybe they like fizzled out too quick.
Yeah, because
or,
I was
like-
gonna pick the "Queen Never Cry" one, but it's like
Oh
that
my
one's so
God.
recent.
Yeah, I do have a recent one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But that one was a good one too. But I don't think I quote that one as much,
Okay.
maybe. But that was another good one. But okay, so this one is a meme, but it's like a lot of memes within one person.
Very niche. Okay.
I don't know if you heard of Ash Trevino.
Oh, okay. So yes, I have.
Okay.
I don't get all of the context with her.
There's
Do you
a
mind,
lot
like,
of lore.
explaining it?
Well, she's just
Or like the quickest like
right. She's just this woman who has 2 kids and just goes on live and just like is literally the cringiest person ever.
Mhm.
That's basically what it is. She just goes on live and just is literally insane. And
Is she
every
like
day it's
super
something new.
problematic? Because I
Oh.
hear people like just like
Yeah.
online. The online conversation is just like almost bullying, but I don't know like as much about the
Yeah.
context
Well,
to
there's-
even like.
Yeah.
But not knowing any context, I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
damn, like y'all really hate
No,
this girl.
for sure. If you saw the, because sometimes I'm like, damn, you guys go in a little bit too much. But then you like remember and you're like, oh, because she has a lot of like, she's just kind of like the worst.
Mm.
Just the way that she talks about people, and she's had a lot of controversies. It's kind of hard to explain because if you
Okay.
don't know the lore, then it's like kind of hard.
All right, then I'm
But
gonna
just
have to,
like,
I'm gonna have to lock in.
yeah, it's like a lot with her kids.
Oh.
She's not the best, I don't want to say the best mom, but like there's just things there, and she has views that are just not good and just
Okay.
like kind of just horrible. You know what I'm saying? Also, there's this boy. I'm gonna call him a boy because he's 19 years old,
Mhm.
and they have like this thing going on. She's like 30 something, and he's 19. He has bad allegations towards him too.
Okay.
It's a hot ass mess. She's just kind of the
Oof.
worst. But there's a lot of memes within her lore
Okay.
that just like, I don't know if you've seen.
I've seen like a couple like or like my tia, like I've seen
Yes,
like
the-
that
Does it
one.
smell? Does it smell? Tia, does it smell? That was so funny to me. But there's she always says what is it? Más que vale que te something? I don't know. And then there's a Shorty Bay one where she's like,
Oh.
I'm gonna stay with Shorty Bay, and she's like, she's not staying with me. You never seen that?
No, I've never seen that, but I thought you were gonna talk about the Shawnee Bay. Like, I guess it's like a monologue where she's like, "Does it hurt?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's gonna hurt the first time." And like, I'm like, "Oh my god!" But people will be like doing it to like, they'll be putting that sound behind like them waking up at 5 o'clock in the
Mhm.
morning to go to the gym, and they're like, "Does it hurt? It's always gonna hurt your first time, but like." And I forget how the rest of it goes, but
Mhm.
oh my god, I'm like,
Yeah. So basically, my meme is just Ash Trevino in one.
real.
Just her.
These
She's the
glasses are
meme.
kind of bothering me. so
I know.
think
I'm
might
like,
take
should
them
we take them off?
Woo!
Ooh, did I mess up my makeup? Pat, 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 pat.
Pat,
Okay.
pat,
Also,
pat, pat.
can I just say this randomly?
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're watching, subscribe. Just I put that in randomly. Subscribe. Also, you probably know this already, but we're doing YouTube Red audio podcast thing.
Oh yeah.
So if you look at our playlist, and you just want to listen to the audio, it should say it like audio or video. Also, if you have YouTube, I think it's YouTube audio. What is it? YouTube? I don't know.
I think
It's like the Spotify version
Yeah.
of YouTube. You can listen to us. So we're gonna be doing that from now on. I know I was doing the whole Spotify thing, but we're moving on to that because it's easier.
yeah.
So
Maybe one day we'll go back to Spotify if we have like enough.
yeah, but I think this is
Subscribers, but I
easier
don't-
because
yeah.
it does it automatically. It's down below in the description. So if you're like wondering, that's where it is. Anyways,
Oh yeah, but please subscribe. I was looking randomly I was like looking at like our videos to date and like some of them have like almost like 400 views. I know
Yeah.
that's, you know.
I think one of them has 1,000.
Yeah, but I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
Watch
I
our
mean-
videos. But okay, so I'll go in with my next best meme. So this one, okay, I'll go with this one because I want to say like my top favorite, and my top favorite's like a recent one. But my second is the Saddam Hussein hiding spots. Like so there was, I think on the news, it was like they had this like map of like Saddam Hussein, like the terrorist, like his hiding spot, like how he was able to like hide in like the cave for so long.
Okay.
And it's like such like a funny picture.
I'm so uneducated because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
Hold
who's? I thought you were talking about Hassan, the podcast,
No.
the streamer. I was like, what did Hassan
That
do?
stink. No, okay. Yeah, so this is the picture that they like originally used, and I'll like put it up here.
That is not
But, like,
real.
they will find it like they'll like use that like little image of like the human, and like anything that like even remotely looks like that, it'll be like, why does my paint nail chip why does my nail chip look like a Saddam Hussein hiding
Oh
spot? And like it's just like you
my.
see it everywhere. And like some of them were just so outrageous that it would just like crack me the fuck up.
I've never
But
seen that.
oh my god, it was so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me and David would like send those to each other like
Oh,
all
of
the time.
course, of course.
My brother.
The second you said that, I was
Yeah.
like, very much him. Yes.
Yeah, it gives both of our energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's a good one.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So my next one, I don't have any more good ones. This is just
Okay.
my worst one, because
I have one more good one, so should I go
go
ahead
with your good one so we can go into the bad ones
All right.
later.
So, this one is about Lily Rose Depp.
Okay.
And so apparently she's dating this artist 070 Shake, and a fan saw them on the street and I guess had like a negative experience with Lily Rose Depp, and so they posted on their story. I'll put it up here too, but also this is the picture for context, but I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and like read it.
Always buttoned up.
Yeah. So we approached them with nothing but respect. 070 was so sweet and willing. The big-headed bitch on the right had the craziest attitude. And she was grasping on the stick like someone was trying to snatch her. Girl, relax. And bitch, you're not even fitted. Like that part, I've been saying that one, like, bitch, you're not even fitted. Like, you know, your new show just came out. You're trending. Your dad was just in court. Don't walk around Soho looking this crazy. Trench coat button to the top and these ballerina ass
Is
slippers.
that where that came from?
What's going on? Yeah.
The trench coat button to the top.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's okay.
What's going on? I don't know if she was coked out or what. But you gotta.
Oh my god.
I can cut this part out, but you have to hear this original audio.
What did they actually say? It.
Yeah, this girl did like the monologue.
I don't know if it was
What's
cocaine
going
or what.
on? Yeah,
Like she's reading an
so-
audiobook.
So anyways, that has been my top meme so far, just because that one is just like giving me the most giggles. And anytime I see a trench coat now, I'm like, trench coat button to the top. And now I'm like, bitch, you're not even fitted.
Right. Oh, I didn't know that's where that came from. I've been saying
What's
that.
going on?
Just thinking people, because she does always have. If you look at her pictures, she always has her trench coat.
Oh my
Button to
god!
the
Like, what are you
top.
hiding in there?
I mean,
We approached them with nothing but respect. Also, it's just like that whole thing is just like so quotable for no reason.
honestly.
You're not even fitted. Us getting immediately serious.
I know.
Things stop.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay. Okay, so should we move on
Oh, we can do the worst.
to
now.
the worst? I only have one worst because honestly, And
I have
also,
a couple. I have 3.
I know I have a disclaimer for this one as well, because please don't come for me for this one. I love what it did
we
for
start?
the person. Yes,
Okay.
I love what it did for the person. I love that this happened for them, and everything's peaches. But the demure,
Oh my god, thank you. But yeah,
demure.
so I want to say, like, I do love that creator. I
I
think
love
she's-
that for her. I love what it did for her. You know, it really like brought her up, and you know, I just don't like it. I never did.
I think the first couple ones were like really funny. I think that people like
Not even-
absolutely no. I found them. I thought the first like 1 or 2 of them was
Really?
funny. Yeah, like the first, because I had seen the original one.
Yeah,
like before
me
it like
too,
blew
but-
up, and I was like, hey. But yeah, like people just like murked the fuck out of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're doing like entirely too much, and I think that this is like what makes like a meme bad. Like I get it that like someone might consider that the best meme because like it was just
'Cause it was
everywhere,
all over the place,
but it was
yeah.
just like OD.
Yeah, I don't know, something about it. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I would hear like you quoting it and my mom quoting it, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I usually get memes. Like it's not that damn hard to understand. But I was just kind of like, maybe it's because I'm not demure, but I was just kind of like,
I wouldn't necessarily consider myself demure, but
yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't know. It's something about it. I was just like, this isn't funny. I don't get it. But yeah, it is. It is. Oh. The stuttering is no, but it is also people just like quoting the hell out of it. And I was like, okay.
yeah,
like,
I
it's
think
not
it
funny
kind of got
anymore.
overdone, and I think even when I was quoting it, it was almost just like a neurological tick at that point, where it was just like I think I had heard it so many
Stimming.
times. Yeah,
Literally.
Yeah, literally, because like I would hear it so many times, and that like. Anytime somebody would say fucking very, I'd be like, very cutesy, very demure.
So
And I'm
even
like,
hearing that makes me like cringe a little bit.
yeah.
But I love it for
Not great
her.
times.
I love it that what it gave her, and you know the platform it gave
She
her.
had like
and
another she had like another like I guess series of like content that
Mm-hmm.
I think I liked a lot more. It was like her emotional support Bratz doll.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hope that it's the same creator, but I think it was her. But I liked that a lot more.
Yeah.
I was just like, this got old so fast. I think that when brands start involving
Yeah.
themselves in memes is like is
yeah, trying to
dead.
monetize a meme.
Yeah,
It's
I'm like, this is corny now,
Like, why
actually.
is Target saying demure? Like,
Oh wait, can I say like an honorable mention for like one of the best?
sure.
The fucking Target commercial.
The
with, like,
Wicked.
that's my
My
line.
line.
Like slow
I know.
motion as shit.
That one's still funny to me.
Oh, another honorable mention would be the symphony dolphin, like that. I just
that
wanna
is a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one. Okay.
be
Damn, I didn't think of any of these. I suck.
So for my worst, I would say Moodang was one of the worst. I love Moodang the hippo.
I don't know this.
Okay, so there
Thank
you go.
God.
But thank God. No, Moodang the hippo. I think it was just like another thing that got like overplayed. I think
What
I
is
don't like
it?
this one. She's like a pygmy hippo, like I think in Thailand. She's super cute. Like there's something about her. She's just like one of those like animals that gets like really viral.
Oh, it's like a real life animal.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about cartoon
The
or something.
reason why I would
Oh, I think I
consider
know what
this
you're
the
talking about.
worst.
Okay.
The reason why I would consider this one of the worst is because it just like fell off. It was just like it was like really sweet to like follow her like updates and stuff, but I don't like that like, you know, people were visiting Thailand and then just like kind of like I don't know, mistreating mistreating her. Like they were like
Yeah.
throwing stuff at her trying
Oh
to
my
get like
god.
reactions.
Oh my god, people are literally the worst.
So yeah, that's why I have it as like one of the worst. I love Moodang though.
Come on, Moodang.
Yeah. Okay, this one's gonna be a little controversial, especially because like just how I feel about the artist in general.
Oh.
But anything Brat. Like I was just like, all right, like not everything can be fucking Brat. Like it's the same with Demure. Like not
Yeah.
everything can be fucking Demure. Like you're not a fucking like not everybody can be a fucking Brat.
Get him.
Like it's just like not
Fuck her
like
up. No, honestly though,
It's
it
just,
is
like,
fucking annoying.
Some of you guys are calling yourselves brat, and like you're not. I'm really sorry. And it's just like,
You thought you were fly. What is it?
bitch, you're not even fitted. Calling yourself a brat. What were you saying?
It was like, what's that? Oh my god. She's like, nothing of the sort. What is that? You're nothing of the sort.
She thought she was beautiful, but she's not. Like, yeah. The
Thought
New
it was
York
fly, beautiful.
She's nothing of the sort. Yeah, it's just like some of you guys, like not everybody, but like I get like I get how like marketable and like accessible it made like being a brat to like people, but like it's not like not everybody can be a brat, and that's okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think that like a lot of people were like missing the point of like the album and like put on like this fake persona that they are this person that they're not.
Yeah.
And I just kind of found that lame. You know what I mean? So
and once
like
something gets like a big fan base, it's like,
oh yeah, and it was that
kinda
too.
goes
It was
downhill
just
a
like
little bit.
yeah, I was like there's like
because the fans go OD with it, and it's just like, oh, you're not making it fun anymore.
I just feel like yeah, when there's like literally people that like voted for Trump, like fucking like saying that they're brat.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like,
you're
come on
not
now.
fucking brat. You're a rat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
I
don't know.
wonder if she hates this, like, if she's over it.
No, I think
You don't think she's
I think
over
she
it?
likes the money. Like,
Well,
she's-
obviously, but I mean, like,
the
the whole
fame.
aesthetic of it, and like, just like people just being like,
No.
I'm brat. Do you
I
think
don't
she's
think
over
so.
it?
I think it's a little different because I think it's like when you create like a piece of art and it's like that well received. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that that's exactly what she wanted, but it's just like it sucks for like the fans that were like around before. And I get that this like kind of sounds like a little gatekeepy, but it's just like I kind of want things. I just don't like the TikTokification of like everything and just like things that like were meaningful to like a niche group of people. Like obviously like a lot of people listen to like Charlie like before this, right? But like I just hate when things become so like commodified that it's just like you can't really enjoy it anymore. It's like how Walmart made like an a Birkin bag.
Oh, the Birkin.
And now it's just like okay, like now the people that spent like I mean, and I don't give a fuck about the rich people that spent like $50,000 on a Birkin. Like fuck them.
Ugly ass
But
bag.
it's kind of like in a similar realm. It's just like you kind of like this was something that's like if it's something that's like special to you and then like people are just kind of like bastardizing it. It's just like all right. Not to, I mean, don't get me
Come on,
wrong.
disclaimer.
I still love the album and everything. I just don't like all like the corny little memes and like the companies being like, "Oh, health insurance is brat." Like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
I don't think any health insurance company was doing that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I know. I saw that they still have the Dress to Impress like brat stuff up. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, I think it's time to take it down. And I think that's when I was like, okay, maybe we should, I don't know, not move on from it, but it's like, okay, we get it.
yeah, and like also, people are like, "Oh, it's brat winter." I'm like, no, it's not.
Babe.
Like, let's have a different winter. Let's consume something else.
Yeah.
For a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
like, Mama needs some rest.
Mama does need some rest.
But yeah. So that was my whole rant on the brat thing.
That's a good one. That's a good
yeah,
one.
it's something that I've been thinking about for a while.
Yeah.
It's just
Right.
I
get
got
what you
really
mean.
sick of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the last thing that I think probably is the worst out of all of them for me is the fucking like, you know who Barron Trump is, right? Donald Trump's son.
Yes.
The I like my suitcase.
Never seen that. Am I on the internet?
Consider yourself lucky because like it's not a coincidence that was going viral as soon as Donald Trump got elected. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did not find that shit funny or cute. I do not care. He's a child. I'm just like, no.
What do you mean? Wait, what? Like it went viral, right?
It was like a clip. It was like a clip of him being like, "I like my suitcase." Like, I guess
Okay.
the way he was saying it was like funny.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I found it to be no coincidence that like that
You think it was like a
no, it was absolutely a propaganda
staged kind of
ploy.
thing? Mhm.
It was to gain favor because people were very upset
of the
that
social people?
yeah, people were very upset that like Donald Trump was elected, so this was so he could gain favor, and it worked because a bunch of people were like, "I like my suitcase, I
I
like
hate
my
the-
suitcase."
You know what? I hate the people who are like, I don't like this man, but he is funny. I'm like, bitch. I mean, he is funny, but
It's true. I was about to be like, yo, I'm like in my silence. I'm like, two things can't be true at once.
but it's also like, can we be strong for like 2 seconds? Can we
Right.
like keep it together for 2 seconds? Like,
yeah, I'm just like. I mean, if he was doing anything else in the world, I'd be like, okay, this is like
Right.
kind of funny. But I'm just like, I saw it for what it was, and I'm like, you guys are like anybody that like made a TikTok with that sound or like we're feeding into
Canceled.
that. Not canceled, but I'm just like, you guys fed right into the
yeah.
you fed right into the plan. Like,
Yeah.
open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes, please. Because
Right.
that was propaganda at its finest. And like maybe someone's like, "Go, you're crazy. You're a little too
No, I
radical.
could see.
Relax."
I could see that.
I'm
happening.
like, yeah, like
Yeah.
why wouldn't they do that? Like, let's think about it. The timing that it came out, it literally came out at the beginning of November.
Yeah.
The sentiment against Donald Trump is heavy.
Yeah.
Like, of course they're gonna put a fucking kid.
yeah.
Like it.
I mean, they all do it. I mean, even Kamala.
Yeah.
Okay, even Kamala did it. Like she.
The Kamala Brat, exactly.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm fucking talking about. I don't like when like I don't like when politicians try to use memes to like
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't fuck with
that was
it.
basically the whole. Like,
I think that's why my memes are like those were
Yeah.
my worst memes. Anything to do with like
yeah, that was basically the whole running. I feel like that was
mm-hmm.
them just using social media against each other. But now TikTok's gonna be banned. So, what now?
I don't know if it is gonna be banned.
Honestly, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, is it actually gonna happen?
Girl, at this point I don't fucking care. I like teeter on it
I
like
want
so
I
much.
want. I kind of want it to go away.
I know
in, like, a
we
toxic-
keep talking about that.
In like a toxic, destructive kind of way.
We
Where I'm
keep-
like, I want to know what my life's gonna be like.
We keep
Am I gonna be
fucking
rocking back
talking
and
about
forth?
that.
I know.
But actually no, I saw something the other day and I'm like, I actually like I teeter on it. I'm like, I'm such a flip flopper about it. I'm like, I want it to go away, but sometimes I'll see something really fucking
Mhm.
funny and I'm like, ooh.
I've been low key like hella on it just
Like
because.
the trench, anything with
Yeah.
Lily Rose Depp, she could be doing like a little fit check or like getting her makeup done, and people are like, to the top, trench coat button to the top. I'm
I
like,
know. I feel like I've been so on TikTok lately because I'm like, it's gonna go away, so I gotta like,
I know, I'm trying to get all
binge.
my,
yeah,
but then it doesn't get banned, and now we're like so
I know.
like.
we're like
starved-
shaking.
We're starved for this dopamine that like going 15 minutes with like our own thoughts is just gonna be like absolutely too
Oh my
much.
God.
Like we are like like it's like the same as like okay like all the like heroin in the world is going to just like poof go away
So
and then
just
we're
do
like,
it
well,
all.
time to shoot
Right.
and then they're like just kidding and they're like damn I'm addicted.
Ooh, I didn't
Oh,
think about it
no.
like that. Whoops. Oopsie. All right. Should we move on to predictions?
Yes.
Yes, we have predictions for the New Year's. This one was hard. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
And
This one was a little. I had like a couple in mind, but
Mhm.
like trying to get like a certain amount was like I don't know. But I did have like 3.
actually, I have 3 too.
Okay.
I guess I came up with one last night. And they're very me, so don't laugh, okay? Because you're gonna be like, girl, like let's be for real. But I think. Oh, so we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like this year, the girlies, the pop girlies, really ate down,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that for the pop
it was
girlies.
a great time for music.
Obviously,
for pop music.
girl, like the girl groups, the girly pops.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this year there's gonna be a boy like resurgence.
Okay, you think like an American boy group?
I think
'Cause
all around.
we have like the K-pop right now, but
No, but even in K-pop,
Okay.
it's been like girlies all around. Like
Okay.
since BTS went on, they
Their
the
hiatus,
military
yeah.
thing, they're coming back next year.
Oh shit.
So
Oh my gosh, like
I'm like,
it felt like just yesterday that like
I know,
they announced the hiatus, but
I know. 2 of them already back.
Okay.
So I think it's just math. 4. I think.
okay. No, sorry. I'm not
6, 7.
laughing at that. I don't know why. Like, I don't think they didn't go to war, but
No.
like immediately, like in my
The meme. Did you see the meme with the face? He's just like, The blank stare.
No, but like what came to my head was the fucking clip of Trisha Paytas like in the bunker, like on the beach, yeah. And I'm like, that's definitely not what happened.
They're definitely not doing that. So,
All right,
my
continue.
but I think there's gonna be like a boy group
Oh, yeah.
resurgence next year.
I would love.
I'm hoping.
I would love that.
Yeah. And what if they did like a Cat's Eye but boy version next
I
year?
was just about to say.
Could you
that would
imagine?
yeah, because Cat's Eye ate the fuck down. Like I have not seen like, at least like internationally. Obviously, like K-pop's like huge,
Yeah.
right? But I think that Cat's Eye kind of like transcends like, because I feel like K-pop's still like still very niche.
Mhm.
Like obviously you have like groups like Blackpink, New
Yeah,
Jeans,
for sure.
BTS,
Mhm.
but I'm talking like I feel like Cat's Eye is just like a level of just like a group being like so global, like similar to
Mhm.
the Spice Girls. Like
Yeah.
you could not go anywhere without like knowing who the Spice Girls were, and I think like they're going to be that. So like I would love to see like a boy group
Yeah.
like that.
I
Well, I
think-
mean, there's BTS. Oh my gosh,
Yeah. But I
I-
think like a Cat's Eye, like global, actually global version.
yeah, like a
Would be
diverse
really
like
cool.
group. I think that's what made like Spice Girls so interesting. Well, I mean, they were mostly white women, but
Right.
it's a little different. It's a little different now with
Yeah.
like Cat's Eye because they are diverse. I think
Yeah.
like seeing like another group that's like very diverse like
Yeah.
that would be like
Also, I think like a Hispanic Latin girl group.
oh my
like
god,
all
let's
Hispanic
do it.
girlies. Imagine.
The sexy girls.
The sexy girls are
Okay, prediction: sexy girls come back.
Oh my god, imagine.
I don't think we've told them about sexy girls, but like that is like another
That's
conversation.
lore. That is
like some
lore.
deep lore with us, but that's
Yeah,
another
that's another
conversation for
topic.
another day.
But yeah, that's my predictions. Boy groups are coming back. I mean, obviously the girl groups are staying and they will
Yes.
still be popping.
yes.
Well, yes. But I do think boy groups are gonna peak,
Okay,
little bit. They're
I
gonna-
like that.
which I'm
Yeah.
excited for that.
I do. I like that.
Yes.
and I hope that does happen.
Yes.
So, one of my predictions. So my predictions are like a little like they're a little spicy,
Oh.
but I have some like context. Like, and I'm not saying that I hope this happens. I'm just saying that like I feel like something's bubbling under the surface, and
Okay.
we'll see. So I'll go with my lightest one. So I think Ariana Grande is either going to break up with Ethan during like the Wicked,
Okay.
like the Wicked Part 2 promo, and it's gonna be hella awkward. Or I think that they are going to double down and get engaged during that promotion, and it's gonna be like a whole thing.
That's actually very plausible. I think.
And I feel like that tracks for
yeah.
like,
ooh, unfortunately.
you know, I do feel like she's gonna get engaged. Like, I don't know,
or
one or the other.
one or the other. Yeah, the whole Ariana. I should have put Ariana somewhere in there because the whole Ariana situation.
Yeah, especially because
has
like
been
that whole
gnarly.
article just came out
Yeah.
too, which I do feel bad for. I really feel bad for his
Yeah.
wife, but
I feel like people have just been coming left him. I mean, rightfully so in some parts, I guess. I don't know. It's all very hard because I don't want to be like, you guys are wrong, but I also don't want to be like, she's right, because it's like it's a lot. It's so much, and I'm like,
yeah,
damn, girly. I'm like, I can't fight them off by myself here. I can't.
yeah. I'm just like, you know, I don't know.
It's so much. I
babe,
know.
the writing's on the wall,
Right.
though. You
it's
know
like
what I
it's
mean?
like one of those things where she's like your best friend and you know she did something wrong, but you're like,
damn, girl.
or somebody's jumping her and you're like, I don't know if I should jump in. I'm like, ooh.
Mm.
Yeah.
So moving swiftly from that is my prediction. Because I do love Ari, so
right.
I love that music, and I'm still gonna stream. So,
Yes. We'll see what happens.
Yes, but that is we'll have to circle back. We'll have to cut this clip if it does end up happening, one of the two.
Right.
Okay, do you want
Saw
to
it
go to
here
another?
first.
Yes. You heard here first.
Period.
All right, go to your next
This one's kind of lame, but I think that I don't know if you saw, but YouTube, I mean, they've always had lives, like live streaming, but I don't know if it's new, so don't come for me if it's not. But they have this, it's almost like TikTok lives now, where it's just like on your phone. And I think if TikTok does go away, I think YouTube Live is gonna
Oh
have
yeah, I think
like
that
a really
TikTok
big,
will have such like a
resurgence.
huge resurgence
Yeah.
if TikTok's
because I feel
gone.
like nobody does YouTube Live unless you're like a big streamer. But I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be like one of like a TikTok like regular kind of thing, you know?
Mhm.
Which I'm hoping for because I low-key want to get into it. So we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
hoping that happens.
Thank you for the roses.
Yeah, because I'm also thinking Instagram is gonna have like a resurgence too, but like Instagram is scary to me.
Ugh.
YouTube is less scary,
Scary
to me. I
in
don't know
what way?
why. In the way that I feel like it's more people that you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, I started doing like the grocery store theory, which I
Mm.
found on TikTok. That like anybody that like when it comes to like Instagram or whatever, just like posting online,
Mhm.
that anybody that like if I saw them at a grocery store and I wouldn't like immediately like say hi to them, I would like act like I don't know them. I just like unfollowed them,
Yeah.
and I'm just like whatever.
Well, I mean, I haven't.
Or you just block them.
I blocked everybody.
Yeah, you still have me blocked on TikTok.
I have
I'm just
everybody
like,
blocked.
bitch, we have a podcast together.
No,
like, what
because
are you?
well, I have 2 TikToks. I have like a spam one.
Uh-huh.
Where I just like go crazy, go wild, and then I have not in that way, but I have a no. That's the one where I like just like random shit and just like comment on people's shit.
Okay.
But then I have another one where it's like me, but I don't post on it. So I guess
Yeah.
I could follow you on that one, but I never use that one. So that's why
Well,
it's
I
hard.
mean, like sometimes I want to like send you stuff, and I would like
I
just
know.
rather send you like in a message.
I know.
So I could continue to add my 2 cents. And, like,
but I
ooh.
mean,
or just like tag you in like a like a comment or something. Be like, yo, check this out.
oh
But
man.
anyways, it's okay.
All right. But yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, so I'm gonna save my spiciest one for last.
Okay.
So this next one, and I feel like it's already kind of happening. So I think Cody Ko is gonna come back
Ugh.
or attempt to come back, but I think he's gonna come back as like a conservative content creator. Yeah, because I feel like I feel like a lot of times like these like progressive like content creators, like as soon as they like get like canceled or get any sort of like flack, I want to say canceled because like, you know, like people still do whatever they want whether or
Yeah.
not they're canceled. I feel like he's gonna get like flack, you know, or maybe I'm like miswording. I'm not wording this correctly. Whenever like content creators get any sort of backlash for something, either they apologize for it, and if they still are in the good graces of just the public, they will kind of switch sides and just like start spewing like just
shit.
like conservative
Like, go
talking
against those
points.
people, yeah.
It's kind of happening with H3, like because his stance on just like the whole like Gaza situation, like
Yeah.
obviously he's like
But I
pro-Israel.
also feel like he's going through something mentally. That man is not well.
Well, I mean, it's Hila too. Like, I mean, it's just the both of them. They both like have those
Yeah.
sentiments, and
He looks bad though.
well, he's over
No
here.
shade, but
he's over
He
here
is
like
going through
still
it.
arguing with Hassan, and
He's
like,
like-
Hassan's like,
I feel like he's in a room by himself, just like yapping away. Nobody's like,
I have not like I think we talked about this like last episode too. Like I have not watched an episode in like over
Yeah.
like well over a year.
yeah.
And I can only imagine what like the crew like must be thinking, because that's a
know.
good job, like it's a like well-paying job, but it's just like damn, like I'm fucking stuck here.
Yeah, and they just went through a controversy where they had like I guess a little person, I guess that's what they're called.
Okay, yeah,
That's
that's the correct way to like
yeah,
refer. Yeah,
and they brought them on and basically made them like a joke.
like a circus act.
Like a circus, and the guy went on TikTok and like told his side, and I think they like sat down and did like this whole like apology. It was just like trying to save face, and I'm like, okay, well, also apologize for the last couple of years, but okay,
Right.
it's crazy.
I know like Trisha must like see that damn fall and be like,
I hope so, but I also feel like she's also like not paying attention, you know?
yeah, minding her business.
Yeah,
As she should.
as she should.
But yeah, I think he's gonna come back and just like start like saying like just like out of pocket shit, because that's the type of audience that like will relate to. That's the type of audience
That's the only audience
that's
he
going
has
to
right now.
relate to
Yeah.
sleeping with a 17-year-old. I'm sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
Like that's
That
how
is
I feel
wild.
about it. But anyways,
Damn.
like yeah, like those Andrew Tate like type of guys, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're in that like sphere.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we'll see. But I did see that he I did see that he like uploaded a video. I didn't watch it.
Right.
Kind of dying to. I want to see if like anybody else uploaded it so I can watch it on there.
What is it even about? Like,
I think
just
he's
talking?
like actually like addressing like the allegations.
A little too late.
I had seen like a brief clip,
Yeah.
and like I think I was doing something at the time, so I didn't get to like actually go
Mm-hmm.
in and see what the tea was.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is that, I gotta watch. I gotta see what he's gotta
Mm-hmm.
say. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. Cause
I don't get it.
girl,
I'm like,
I gotta know.
I
It's
know,
like when
I-
Shane Dawson tried to come back after.
Yeah.
It's just,
see
girl,
things
sit
exactly
down.
things like that.
You got
I'm
enough
like,
money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Just like do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially
it
when you,
looks like you just want that attention.
right.
Like, you really want that much attention. Like,
Especially when you have that much money, like when you have
Yeah.
developed, and Shane had like a good amount of money for himself too, because
yeah.
he had that whole conspiracy palette with Jeffree
Mhm.
Star. Like you made your little coin. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta know when
That's
to
life
like,
giving you a hint.
yeah. So this is your time to retire. Like
Yeah.
nobody, like everybody wants to be a content creator and everything, and I think that when you do something like that egregious, he should be counting his blessings. You're lucky that you are not getting fucking charged with like.
Yeah.
You are very lucky you're
That is
not getting
true.
charged with like an essay charge.
Yeah.
Like quit while you are
You're
ahead.
lucky Tana is.
Yeah. Quit while you're ahead,
Yeah.
dude.
I know.
But anyways, yeah. What's your next
Ah,
prediction?
people are wild. Oh, mine are lame. I feel like you had
No.
good ones. I don't know. I've been thinking about this lately because I feel like, especially with Wicked coming out, and I mean, obviously Wicked wasn't like a I mean, would you consider Wicked a comedy, or it's more like what even would you consider it? It has comedy in it.
I don't know if I would consider it a comedy. Like at its core, it's going to be considered a musical. But
I don't even know.
I don't know.
It's not actiony packed either. But anyways, I just feel like lately comedy movies aren't like, I don't know. I feel like there was definitely a moment where comedy movies were like it, and I feel like action movies have been really taking
What
over.
was like the last comedy movie you actually
That's what I'm saying.
watched?
I couldn't even tell
One
you.
of my favorite is The Other Guys or
Mhm.
Step Brothers. Like any of those
Yeah.
movies I find so funny.
And that's what I'm saying. I want, especially for this year, my prediction is that I want those kinds of movies to come back,
Yeah.
and like actually funny movies.
Mhm.
Like not these little ass kids who don't know how to act. Bring some funny people to the forefront, please.
Mhm.
Okay. Also, Disney. Me just calling everybody out.
Disney's in their flop era in a really
I'm
big
so
way.
pissed because I love a good Disney moment. Okay, I don't care how old I am. Okay, I want to watch good Disney shit, and I feel like they just pick
Yeah, it's just not there.
like, where are the Selenas? Where are the Miley Cyruses? Where are the Demi Lovato's? Like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, but Bodies, that was a comedy movie, and that one's pretty funny.
Oh, I didn't
if you
know
want, if you want like a comedy movie to watch,
Mhm.
I would say that's pretty good.
I just want like a resurgence of just like
Oh yeah,
because I've also
I remember
seen
that it was really big
yeah.
a few years back.
I've seen like interviews of like comedians, like obviously are actors as well,
Mhm.
and them just like saying how they feel like it's kind of like a dying like genre a little bit low key.
What, in movies? Or
Yeah,
just
in movies.
comedy in general. Well, because all the comedians now, it's just they can't go without saying something like transphobic.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like that's part of like all of their sets. Oh, if you want like a good comedian to watch, and he has like an amazing podcast, like Caleb Heron.
Mm-hmm.
Heron? Maybe Caleb Heron, I
Mhm.
think is his name. He is so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely like listen to him. I recommend him. He's also gay too. So
Wait, he's not the one from Wicked, right?
no,
Oh,
Bone
okay.
Yang, but
Yeah.
I love
He's
me
funny as hell
Bone
too,
Yang
yeah.
too. But Caleb Heron,
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
his podcast. It's so fucking funny
Yeah.
and not problematic.
yeah,
Like,
we love that. That
mhm.
is another thing too. It's like, yeah, the comedians can't go 1 second without saying something problematic, so it is kind of hard. But it's also like movies back then, like Step Brothers and things like that.
Yeah,
I mean, like they had a couple jokes in there that were kind of like, ugh.
I
but,
think
like,
that when it's funny
overall,
enough and
yeah.
like you can understand that it's like satire and
Yeah.
it's not to be taken seriously, then like yeah.
Yeah, overall it's a funny movie, but,
But,
I
like,
feel like we don't have those anymore.
Yeah, but these comedians just like make jokes to just be like nasty. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like satire.
It's not clever.
The point of it's not clever, and the point of satire is that it inherently makes fun of itself. Like these comedians are not doing satire.
Yeah. So we need better comedian
yes,
actors.
let's write some jokes. Okay, so this is my last one. This is the spiciest one yet. If you come for me, and if this ends up happening, don't blame me. It's just the writing's on the wall.
Just the
okay,
messengers.
it just seems like this might be what's happening. So don't be mad at me. I'm just saying what I'm noticing. I'm noticing things.
Okay.
All right. I think that 2025 might be the year of Beyonce's downfall. Because the whole thing with Jay-Z, like, that doesn't look good. And downfall, it could mean a couple things. Like, maybe she gets divorced. Maybe she decides to double down and stand by this man who has embarrassed her.
Plenty of
She
times.
wrote a whole album because he embarrassed her. I don't know.
Whatever happened with that situation? Did they clear his name, or is he at fault?
I think it's still in the air, but like I think as more things start to come out, and especially like his association with Diddy, obviously we don't know enough about like Beyonce's association with that, but she's been with Jay-Z for a long time. So I'm just saying, I'm not accusing her of anything. I'm just saying that like we can't be too shocked if something does like happen that she's like maybe has any sort of affiliation. It's not that far-fetched,
Right.
you know. I'm not saying that she is though.
I mean, she's in the pictures.
She's in the pictures.
There's
so
talk of it, but yeah,
I'm just saying that like maybe it's time that we brace ourselves for maybe finding out that your fave is maybe affiliated with some less than savory things.
yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with the whole Jay-Z thing. I hope that I hope that the victims receive justice, but obviously Jay-Z and Beyonce have children that like this is no fault of theirs, so it's awful to see a parent be accused for something like that, especially like cuz Blue's in like her tween years. But I don't know. It's just not looking good.
Yeah.
I was looking more at it, and she's about to like release another album. She's about to do like the rocker act. I don't know what it's called, but she's about to release another album.
What happened to ballads? What happened to old Beyonce? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna cut that clip again where he talking this shit. But
that's a whole other story.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, don't be mad at me. I'm just saying I'm calling it how I see it. But
I feel like there's been a lot of debate between like just people calling her out because she did this performance for I don't know
Christmas, the halftime
some
show.
football shit. Yeah. And people were like, she's not singing, like just coming for her for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so we can come for her for other things, but like you're not gonna come for the talent.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even if I haven't been loving her latest music.
What happened to the ballads?
The talent is still there.
Yes, it is.
So you really can't come for her for that. But
she can her mic can be off sometimes.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. And her daughter has been doing a lot of acting and things like that. So I feel like maybe she'll back up a little bit if things do start to come out, and maybe her daughter will like be the star.
If she knows what's good for her, and I know she does, she should separate from Jay-Z and remove herself as much as possible from that.
Yeah.
For the sake of her kids.
Yeah, you know what, you're right, because they went to the premiere, like her and JC.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
it's
like
giving,
a week,
it's
like
giving
a couple
doubling
days.
down. It's giving doubling down. My husband's innocent, and I'm like, ooh.
And it was like a couple days after like that came out. So it's like, Beyonce, come on now. You could have just gone with your daughter. Left the man at home.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I get it that a lot of y'all are stans, but the allegations are damning. It's just like, do you love her? How do I word this? I don't even know how to word it. It's just like, do you love her more than you sympathize for a victim of SA? Think about that. But
yeah.
Again, it's alleged, but
Did Diddy already
it's
have his court
alleged. But
case?
at the same time, let's keep in mind that Jay-Z was dating Aaliyah at her very young age. She was
Yeah.
a teenager.
Yeah.
And he was preying on Beyonce when she was young too.
I mean,
So-
we really don't need to even like tell you guys. I mean, there's already been a bunch of things that's happened that we've seen that are proven that we've
My
all
babe,
seen
if
with our eyes.
It walks like a duck, quacks like a duck.
Right. Like we don't
Just-
need more proof. It's just like at this point it's just like she's doing what
Sorry.
she wants, you know?
Yeah.
Like if Beyonce was like my sister or anything like that, I would act like how her sister was fighting with
Oh,
Jay-Z.
yeah.
That'd be
She
me.
was in the right.
Yeah. So at this point
And we
it's
love
just like
Solange.
yeah, we love her. So yeah, wait, do we have
So
anything
that
else?
that one is my biggest prediction. We'll see how 2025 pans out for them.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
But that's it for me with the predictions. I don't have anything else.
Okay, so we can go ahead. Do you want to talk about reflecting on the new year and
Yeah.
any goals you have? So I had like so I created like these prompts
Right.
for
If you're wondering
for
what we're
thinking
looking
about
at.
it, so we could like just kind of think about it, cuz sometimes like in the past I've wanted to reflect on the new year and I'm just like I don't even know what to think about. So I had some time to think about it. So what have we learned? The things we want to leave behind in 2024 and goals for the new year.
Oh, mine
All
is
right.
funny. Well, it is funny, but it's not. But it's also like if you know me, then you're like,
Speak on it, girl.
well, I think I've just learned to be a little bit more patient and understanding of people's emotions
Really?
and moods. Yeah, because I feel
Why?
like I've always been the kind of person who's like, if you're mad, then I'm mad. And if you're sad, then I'm sad. And if you're in a mood, then I'm in a mood. And I take it very personal.
Okay.
And I think I've just learned to be like, they're in a mood because something's happening to them. And it's not because of me and anything
Mhm.
I did. And I should just support them through this and not annoy them.
Okay.
And I should just let them have their space. But it's
Yeah.
also like, if they're happy, then, you know, be appreciative of that and not like brush them off.
Mhm.
Just like feeling people's emotions in a different way than I did before.
Okay.
And just like being more conscious of people's moods and how I react to them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And patience. I think I've had a lot more patience.
I would consider you a pretty patient person though.
Yeah, but it's also like once I break, it's like bad.
Okay.
You know, and I feel
Mhm.
like I've learned, I've definitely had moments where I wanted to break and just like tear up my whole world.
Okay.
And I think I've just learned to be like, you know what? Maybe let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's back away from
Count
this
to
one.
10.
Yeah, let's count to 10 and yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So that's what I've learned this year. Definitely.
Anything else?
I only wrote one.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
I have a couple things. So one of the things I have here are expect the unexpected. Life can be, I don't know. Life can change in any instance. So just trying to be mindful of that
Mhm.
and just trying to take life for what it is at the moment. I think that I had like a lot of random things happen this year, mostly good, and definitely went against what I was initially planning for my year to go. But you know what they say, when God makes plans,
Sorry,
he
guys.
laughs. When you make plans, God laughs, or whatever.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm just trying to be like a little bit more go with the flow in that sense and just be like, well, nothing's really planned, and I can try to prepare myself for what life brings as much as I want.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So just going along with it.
definitely.
Another thing I learned this year is that, and I think that this one has kind of like really helped me, especially just regulate my anxiety with things, is that there are two problems in this world. The first set of problems are things that are out of your control.
Definitely.
So these things that are out of your control, it's just, again, there's nothing you can do about them. So there's no point in getting fixated and dwelling on that and letting that consume you.
yeah.
And the other set of problems are things that you can change. So you just take a second and be like, okay, well, this can be fixed. So what do we do about it? And I
Right.
think that kind of simplifying my concerns and like whatever anxieties I have in life, I think that that's really helped just kind of tackle just things that stress me out for no reason half the time. And I think that it's kind of also just helped me like regulate my emotions and my frustrations, because it allows me to just like all right, how do I fix it, and just take it from there. And then my last one is that and this one's like a little sweet. I think it's just more about like self-love, but I've learned that I have so much to offer the world, and I need to stop doubting myself and overthinking.
Yeah.
I think that that's like such a big one, and I think I'm still working on it, but
Oh yeah.
obviously it's a process, but I just try to remind myself that and affirm my belief in this. So, yeah.
That's a good one.
So, do you want to talk about the things you want to leave behind in 2024?
Yeah. So I only have one, but I feel like it's probably the biggest thing that I've
Okay.
struggled with, I guess, this year is just like self-doubt.
Real.
Yeah, just like being confident in myself in all facets of my life, like work-wise, life-wise, physical-wise, just like emotional-wise, just literally in every aspect. Just like I tend to like low-key put myself down a lot, and like I always think I'm not shit. So just like just being like, you know what, maybe you are the shit. I don't know, maybe just being like,
As being like less
Yeah.
self-deprecating.
yeah, and just being like, you know what, I don't know, I feel like that would fix a lot of things in my life if I wasn't just like so, I don't know, I lead with doubt. I don't lead with like positivity in my head.
Well, they do say that the things that you say, like if you say things enough times,
Yeah.
you do believe them.
Exactly.
So if you are just like constantly saying these negative things about yourself, you're going to believe that. So yeah, changing your attitude about yourself and how you speak about yourself could definitely, it's such like
And
a
just
little
like
thing,
even
but
little things like where I'm like, that's never gonna happen to me. It's like, no,
it could.
it could happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just like changing things like that.
Yeah. I would say that that is something that I'm also working on too, cuz like I mentioned earlier, it's just that the doubt, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And just like being like, well, it's too late for me to do this or that. It's just like, no, it's not. Like,
Yeah.
I could start today and be at a better place than I was yesterday when I wanted
Exactly.
to do the thing. So, yeah. But I do feel that I'm trying to be kinder to myself, and like especially
Definitely.
how I talk about myself. I think the things besides that, the things I want to leave behind, I want to leave behind just energy that brings me down, and people even. I know that that's like that one's like a little more severe, but I just feel like I just want to surround myself with positive energy and people that want similar things to me, because I think that that's also just like a really big step in improving myself. I think that we also become our surroundings just by nature. So that's something that I'm just trying to get rid of and leave behind next year. I also want to leave behind my fear of being seen in 2024. And I think that this year was like a big shift for me, because obviously we did like the podcast last year. But I think even then I was just like still feeling really uncomfortable. I would look back at the episodes and I think I would just like overanalyze everything about myself. And I don't really feel that way anymore. I'm definitely getting a lot more comfortable with just who I am and just talking in front of a camera. Like it makes me want to it makes me want to be more creative also, just and let people see that creativity. And I think that for the longest time that has been an issue, and and something that's just held me back for so long is just I don't want to give people a space to criticize me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think that hinders a lot of great creative people, is just that fear of just failing,
Mm-hmm.
the fear of failing and the fear of criticism. And I think I'm just at a place where I don't really give a fuck, because I feel good about who I am as a
Mhm.
person. I know who I am as a person. And I know that as long as I continue to work on becoming a better person for my own sake, then
Yeah.
like I don't really give a fuck about what anybody else says about me.
That's literally it. Just like not giving a fuck. Because I feel
Yeah.
like the same thing with me. Like when I first started, like I remember my my cousin, she like followed me on my Twitter that had like some of my YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally, I'm not kidding, I had the worst panic attack ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost deleted everything. I was crying and I was like, why am I acting this way? Like, it's really not that serious. And even like, she came up to me once and she was like, I love everything that you've been doing. And it's just like, I feel like when I heard that, I was like, why am I like so scared of like people seeing me and just like I really should not care this much. And I feel
Yeah.
like that really like it clicked in my head once people started being like, oh, this is fun. Like, I love this for you. And I just like,
Mm-hmm.
and also getting older too. I feel like when you get older, you just don't care. And I feel like there is a point in life where you're just like, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
You know, like whatever. Like whatever. I mean, it's still hard. Don't get me wrong. Like I
Mhm.
still struggle with it too. But I'm definitely there with you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think also it's just like I think another issue that I've had is just sharing my ideas with people, and just maybe I'm telling the wrong people, but then they become very like negative or try to like, if I have like this idea that may seem large,
Mm-hmm.
it goes back to what you were saying, like if you tell like you could do anything, but it's just about your mindset. So if I'm telling somebody that like I want to do something, but they're still putting me in this mindset that I'm like too small to do it, like
Mhm.
that, it just doesn't make you want to put yourself out there,
Yeah.
because like these are the people that are seeing it, and it doesn't seem like they want better for you,
Mhm.
even though you want it. I don't know.
You got to work in silence. That's what I did.
Yeah.
When I started my YouTube, I didn't tell anybody. And
Yeah,
I was like,
so
I'm
that's
going
kind
to
of-
keep it quiet.
That's kind of been what I've been doing
Yeah.
like the past like few weeks or so. I'm just like,
Keep it to yourself, and once you succeed, they'll see.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the things that I wanna leave behind for 2024. Very heavy on the fear of being seen trying, and
But
just
we got to move on. We got to keep it going because we got to pop off. So
yeah,
And I want you to start your
big
YouTube
things
and
coming.
do everything. Yeah. I've been trying to get everybody on the social media band. I'm like,
Yeah.
get into it.
So what are some goals for the new year? I guess that's a good transition.
Yeah. So one of mine, which I feel like is probably one of yours too,
Mhm.
but I want to go to more concerts.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like,
yeah.
I definitely want this to be my concert year. Also, one of the girl groups that I love, Beanie, is going on tour, and I really want to go see them. So that might be the first one, but also just that in general. I just want to go to concerts, and even
Yeah.
like small ones. Like, it doesn't have to be like, and like I want to go to Broadway shows. I just want to see things like shows.
like live performances.
Yeah.
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 That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I have traveling as
Mm.
like a big one,
That's a good
especially
one.
after going to Japan.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to see more of the world and just try new things and see how other people in the world live. So, do you have any other
Oh, I have 3 more,
okay.
but they're quick. I mean, one is get healthier, which I mean,
Real as fuck.
I've been telling myself, once the new year comes, I'm gonna really get into it, which I think I will. I feel optimistic.
Mhm.
It's just like with the holidays, like who wants to do all that during the
Yeah,
holidays?
it's like a time for just kind of like rest and reflection. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to be on go.
Yeah,
No.
but I feel this like this energy within me
Mhm.
where I'm like,
Something's changed.
yeah, something's brewing. And I don't know. I just want to get healthier overall, like
Mhm.
literally overall, because I do think I'm dying. So,
Oh my God.
kidding, not kidding. Should I just say all of mine? Because they're kind
Yeah,
of,
you can.
yeah. I mean, another one was just like travel too. Just literally go outside. It doesn't even have to be travel. Literally just like
Okay.
step outside of my damn house for once in a while.
Mhm.
And just meet people. I don't know.
Yeah,
I-
that's good.
I know we talked about like taking classes.
Oh my god.
I actually low-key do want to do that. And I've been looking, but I'm like, what do I even do? I don't know.
Yeah, what type of classes would you be interested in?
I couldn't even tell you.
Mm.
I
Oh my
really
god, imagine
couldn't.
if we made that like a series.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
I was trying random shit.
That'd be funny as hell. I mean, we could. We just bring our phone. That'd be funny as hell.
Oh my god.
And then yeah, just more streaming. I want to
Mm-hmm.
do live streams and stuff. So
Nice.
hopefully. Also,
Yeah.
another one for this podcast, I guess, YouTube channel is just to get to 1,000. I just want to get to 1,000. Please, sir.
Yeah, I also have continued to grow the podcast on
Yes,
here.
definitely.
I love doing the podcast. Like
Yeah.
I know that we're like being like silly and goofy, but it's just so fun.
It is
It
fun.
is something that like at first I think the first couple episodes we were just like, oh, this is like this is like tough, just like getting through
Yeah,
like the
getting through
motions and
it.
everything. But I think that we're kind of at like a place and we're
Mhm.
comfortable, and it's nice to see the subscriber count growing, and you know people are enjoying the content and everything. So we love you guys.
Yes, we do.
I also want to release some projects this year and launch my website.
yes.
So that I think that should be happening like relatively soon too. So hopefully I can get that done early. Travel, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to get a house. Like that is like I think
know.
that one's like my top, but I don't know. We'll see how things pan out for 2025
Right.
because the housing market's just still like ass, but I just want a house so bad. I just think about my life being in a house and like being able to like paint it and like have projects in there and
I
you know
Obviously you're starting a family and everything. Love that for you. But you need to throw a party.
oh my
The
god, that's
second
like
you
a
get a
big
house.
part. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. Is
Like a
just,
big one.
I want to be the house. I want us to be the house that like has like the parties and stuff. I don't give a fuck that like we have kids. Like
I
we will
know.
have like our kids like partying too responsibly. But
But we need one before you're all like preggers and stuff. So
Oh
you
my
can like
God.
drink and like go crazy. Because I need that. I think that'd be so much
ugh,
fun.
Oh my gosh, from your mouth to God's ears. I need
know.
I need a house.
Yes.
I need a house.
Prayers up, everybody.
Prayers up. Big up. Big up them prayers. But yeah, so I mean I definitely have like other goals in mind, but I think I'm gonna keep them locked
Yes.
down.
It's better to do it in silence.
Like I said, I think I said on the last episode, last year I did bingo. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so last year I had created for like every 3 months, every like quarter, I did a bingo card of
Mhm.
just goals, and some were maybe like larger than others, so I would kind of split them up by each quarter just to make them like a little more accessible. And I did end
Yeah.
up getting a lot done on them because I think I made it more like a game and less
Mhm.
just like something like, oh, I need to do this. It
Yeah.
was just like, oh, okay, like what can I do on here that's like,
Ooh, that's fun.
yeah, it was really fun.
I should do that.
I recommend anybody that has like a bunch of things that they're trying to like accomplish or whatever to do it that way because it's so like gratifying to color it in and stuff. Yeah, I can send you the template if you want. I have it in Canva.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah. But I still plan on doing that again. I think today I'm going to just continue to clean and organize
Mhm.
and then just kind of figure out what I got going on. But
For the New
Yeah.
Year's.
oh my god, this was so fun.
I know.
I feel like we yeah, this was really nice. I feel
was a
like we
good
got
one.
a yeah. This is a good one.
This is a good
5
one.
views.
I
So I know I'm like
No, that's self-doubt.
no, I think it was really sweet. I feel like we don't really like get to like talk about like our desires and stuff too much. Maybe someone's like, "Girl, that's all you guys do."
No, I feel like we're always yapping about like Ariana Grande or like Cat's Eye or something. Like,
Which we definitely
Yeah.
did during this.
Yeah,
episode
definitely.
too. But
But- yeah. We
yeah,
get deep sometimes on here.
yeah, we be getting deep. I can't
Yeah.
wait to one day talk about the lore of sexy girls.
Yes. Definitely. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Make sure to subscribe. Like I said, one of my goals is get to 1,000. So make that happen. Okay? Make sure to subscribe. Everybody that watches this, subscribe. There's no reason not to. Make sure to like, like I said, if you guys want to hear the audio version of this, it's very simple. It's on YouTube. So if you have the YouTube, I think it's YouTube audio app, you can either see the audio or the podcast version or the video version. Jesus, I can't speak. So yeah, go check that out. Hope you guys have an incredible new year. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive.
Yes. Be safe.
Be safe. And we will see you guys next year.
Oh my god.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Mwah.